So discount store Meijer just moved into my town, making this the almost 10th option for grocery stores in a 1-mile area in a town of only 26,000 residents. This seems like too many grocery stores. Do we need 10 grocery stores? Should I consider shopping at Meijer?
Pretty basic bachelor fridge here. You got your bottled water shelf, a couple of beers. I call this my thaw out shelf right here. Usually I've got my proteins thawing out here. Keep my eggs right down here. A couple energy drinks. Have some beverages down here for when I have guests over. Got the bacon shelf right down there. Should keep a couple pounds of bacon. Got some more drinks down there. Some drinks. Sauces over here in this area. Some tortillas. My ribeye shelf, chicken breast shelf down here, ground beef here, fish right down here, might be some miscellaneous Wagyu type stuff, and then pork roast and ribs and stuff down here, ice, some frozen meatballs, some frozen veggies, running a little low on that. Some leftover Fireball for anybody who wants that. I don't really drink it. And then I also have some frozen ground bison right down there as well. It's time to go shopping.
I typically do my grocery shopping at my local Walmart. And typically, at this point in my videos, I cut to some sick-ass cinematic drone shot. But this is too important, and we're not going to do any of that nonsense today. Just kidding. Please fasten your seatbelt and put the damn tray tables up, or whatever it is those flight tenders say. Hold it. That's just a little too intense. Let's try that again. Okay, that's much better. Welcome to Medina, Ohio, with a population of about 26,000 and about another 50,000 people in surrounding townships that likely use the same shopping centers as I do. According to the Ohio Department of Transportation, more than 20,000 vehicles pass this intersection of West Reagan and North Court Street every single day. Here you can see Giant Eagle, Bueller's, Target, and Mark's, 4 of the 7 grocery stores serving this intersection. Mark's is in the same parking lot as the new Meijer. Aldi is directly across the street. Walmart is across the street diagonally. 7 options for grocery stores just in this intersection of Medina. Are you also wondering why we need this many options for such a small town? Competition is a great thing for us, the consumer, but will all of these stores survive? And what's the story with this new kid on the block?
First Meijer store was a 2,500 square foot structure on the outskirts of Greenville. The shop had a barber shop on one side and a grocery store on the other. The store's concept was to provide customers with a one-stop shop where they could go get their haircut and shop. Henrik Meijer traveled as far as he could with his son Frederick, born in 1919, to find the best goods for his grocery at the lowest possible prices. Meijer's goal, in keeping with the needs of the 1930s United States, was to assist customers of his thrift market store in saving money. By 1937, Henrik Meijer had more than double the size of his original shop. The concept was a success, and the Meijers opened additional locations in neighboring cities. With pride, Henrik observed the more trampled path to the front door of his shop as the grocer across the street from the original Meijer store mowed his neatly kept lawn. Meijer added a second location in 1942. Henrik Meijer's business thrived in the 1940s with the help of his wife Gesine, daughter Johanna, and son Fred. The family opened 4 new stores and a supermarket chain in western Michigan in the 1950s. Following the destruction of Meijer's first Greenville store by fire, the company relocated to its current Grand Rapids, Michigan headquarters. On June 6,
Okay, enough with the history lesson. Let's go do some shopping. I tend to do my grocery shopping in the evening as there are fewer people in the store, easy parking, easy entrance, and no waiting in lines. It's currently 10:30 p.m. as I'm heading into Meijer, and one thing I like already is that the store is open until midnight, 1 hour later than everyone else in town. Brand new store, brand new carts, brand new everything. Listen carefully. Okay, new cart, who dis? I'm going on the hunt for items that I purchase on a regular basis, and as I find my favorite items, I will compare them against my purchases at Walmart from a week ago. Stick around and let's see how these things compare in price and in quality. You will also want to stick around until the end of the video because in addition to price comparison, you may be shocked to see what the employees at this Meijer did. All these years of eating ribeye, and I could never figure out why I liked it so much, and then there it is right there. Steak of champions. Exactly. So I buy my eggs 5 dozen at a time, and I don't see a 5 dozen option here. I'm still going to try their eggs, but I think in fairness, let's look at their pricing in comparison. Large 1 dozen standard eggs, $2.79, and then we can compare a cage-free dozen at $5.39.
that's interesting. See, I buy the 3-pound Right brand bacon thick cut, and it's, I believe, about the same price. This is 2.5 pounds.
Meanwhile, back at Meijer, watch here as I change course to try and intersect this employee to see if he will say hello to me.
Well, so the one thing that is consistent here is the employees working are definitely avoiding eye contact and avoiding having to say hello or anything. A couple of them have noticed that I'm recording, and I can see them talking a little bit about it, but thus far nobody has approached, nobody has said hello. Even as I'm like walking around, and I'm intentionally stopping and looking at things and checking my list, attempting to look confused, and nobody stops and asks if I need any help or anything thus far. Then in the store, see, goes another employee right there. Been in the store for about an hour without being greeted. Now, granted, it's almost 10 o'clock at night, so this is the night crew here. And as you're seeing, like when I pass the butcher and all that stuff, like the extra services, those people are not even in right now. Passing the pharmacy here right now, you can see that it's massive. There's nobody in here at that hour though, but it's okay. I am the type of shopper that I am friendly, as you all know. I like to say hello to people and talk to people and all of that. There are people today that would prefer to shop without being okay. This is the aisle I stumble onto here. We have found the massagers.
I had better get back to the shopping. Mind your business. Also, hey, just for men, sponsorship. Nice and clean. No paper towels, just blow dryer. I prefer paper towels. All right, I have everything that I came for here. So usually I use the self checkout. However, one last opportunity at customer service here. I'm going to use one of the checkouts with the cashier. See how that goes. Well, I had intended to go to the check stand and use that to evaluate customer service, but unfortunately the cashier is currently in a conversation with the cashier that oversees the self-checkout area. So I guess I'll just do the self-checkout then. Keep it simple. So they have a total of 10 self-checkouts. They have a total of 2 useless employees standing over there in a private conversation while I'm over here doing the self-checkout. Have items to scan that are located on the bottom of the cart. As I walked by, the look I got was, don't interrupt me, don't say hello, don't smile at me. I had the biggest smile walking by, just trying to be inviting. You could just tell they did not want their conversation interrupted. Another woman just came walking up too, right here. No hello, no eye contact, no interrupting our personal conversation to acknowledge the human being that just passed within 8 feet of us. At the end of this woman's transaction, I think that she's asking about her receipt or something, and they just politely dismiss her and tell her that, yes, she can leave the store.
All the electronic things, yes, the electronic things. I'll get that.
What is Sunday? Mark?
I could have fast forwarded this section, but I thought it was more important to leave this for the management at Meijer. If you happen to know anyone at Meijer, please forward this video to them.
Use PinPad to complete transaction. Please take your receipt. Thank you for shopping at Meijer.
So how do I get a drink? Repeat?
Now, as long as you stop the order, you're good to go.
Okay.
Have a good night.
You too. Have a great day. And everybody.
If you happen to know this woman, please share this video with her. Please apologize on behalf of Meijer for their crappy service. And please say thank you to her for being such a nice and genuine human being. I was actually going to say hello to her as she passed by. She just happened to beat me to it. This is a good example of why I chose to move to this town. People here are just amazing. In Meijer, if you're going to thrive in a town like this, you're going to need to make some adjustments.
You too. Have a great day.
Use PinPad to complete transaction.
One of the reasons I moved to this town is the people. While the help here at this store may not be all that friendly, the customers sure as hell are. Two people, just as I was leaving, stopped and said hello to me. They were probably starving for some human contact like I was as I was walking around in the store. A message to the management here at the Meijer in Medina. Beautiful store. Very well laid out. Your evening employees, they need some training. All in all, my shopping experience was good here. I do tend to shop in the evening. It's less crowded. It's easier to park a big ass truck, come in, get what you need, quickly check out and go. So maybe for today's shopper in this evening hours, maybe less human contact is better. I'm a little old school in that I do like to talk to people. I like to be greeted when I walk into somebody's place of business. Certainly if I look confused or I have any questions, I certainly want to be helped. But you know, there's that human element of, you know, just passing somebody in public and seeing them and at least saying hello. That's definitely missing here. Some people prefer that. I don't. I like to talk to people. Anyway, that wraps up my shopping experience here. All in all, a good experience. I'm gonna go back and crunch the numbers against what I spent at Walmart and see which place makes sense to continue getting my business.
For the items I regularly purchase, I will spend less money overall at Walmart, though the steaks and potatoes are likely a slightly higher quality at Meijer, in case that is important to you. Last week, I hit this Buc-ee's in Kentucky. Be sure to subscribe to The Thirsty Cowboy right now so that you can catch this incredible story of this place. Over 200 gas pumps, a 72,000 square foot store, brisket, and a friendly level of service you gotta see to believe.